Dear friends, we know about the unicellular organism. Unicellular organism, example amoeba and the paramecium. They having a contractile vacuole to remove their metabolic waste material because of their whole process like a digestion, egestion, excretion, reproduction, all are occur within in a single cell. So that's why the contractile vacuole present inside that they helps to remove the nitrogenous waste material from their body through a simple diffusion. While in a lower organism, in vertebrates, phylum Porifera, commonly called as the sponges. So in an sponges, there is again a spongiocell cavity is there, and the body, that body wall are having a number of small hole like structure, that's a ostia. Water enters through that ostia, and after that, along with water, the nitrogenous waste material remove that point, that's a osculum, which is present at the anterior end. Osculum is a single one, while ostia, they are the numerous one. So this is about the how to remove the nitrogenous waste material in a lower organism. Like that, the the classification, different kinds of organism and their different excretory organ. Look at this, porifera. They lack the excretory organ, and that's why they having a canal system like that spongiocele. Through that spongiocele, they excrete the water through the osculum. Now in an coelenterate, they are also called as a nidaria. They lack the specialized excretory organ. Again, then in an actinophora, they lack the specialized excretory organ, but on Verta platyhelminthes, they having a different kinds of excretory organ. Like that, platyhelminthes like a planaria, tapeworm, having a protonephridia or called as a phlegm cell as a excretory organ. Uskhelminthes, they having a excretory tubes and different kinds of pores. Annelida having a nephridia, arthropoda having a malpighian tubule as an excretory organ. In an mollusca, organobojanus as an excretory organ. In an echinodermata, having a special kind of organ like the water vascular system. So through that they expelled out they can expel out the nitrogenous waste material through the body with the help of simple diffusion. Now in an hemichordata, there is an proboscis gland which act as excretory organ, and in an chordata, which shows the bilateral symmetry and having a kidney which act as a main excretory organ. So this is about the comparatively study about the phyla and their different excretory organ. Now, in a bilateral symmetrical organism, they having a true organ of excretion. Like they are the very simple one, branching structure which is useful for the excretion, and they open to the exterior through a pore, that a nephridiopore. This is about a nephridia. Nephridia are of two types. One is a protonephridia, second one is a metanephridia. So let's learn about the difference between the protonephridia and the metanephridia. Protonephridia, these are network of dead end tubes called as a phlegm cell. They are found in an animal that like a true body cavity, like an that lack a true body cavity means they are a coelomate. A means absence of. Coelomate, that's a body cavity. A coelomate means they lack a true body cavity, like a platyhelminthes. Example like a planaria, tapeworm, they are belonging to the platyhelminthes. Then some other organisms like a rotifers, annelid, amphioxus, they having a protonephridia. Let's study about the structure of protonephridia. Look at this picture. This picture shows a excretory system present in an platyhelminthes. Look at this. This is about a flame cell. Yes, we know about that flame cell. Flame cells are network of dead end tubes. These are the dead end tubes having a nucleus, different kinds of cilia is present here, excretory waste fluid. They can be travel through that or which is carried through that tube like structure, and this waste material thrown outside the body through the excretory pore. These phlegm cells or the protonephridia found in an platyhelminthes means the organism they are a coelomate or they don't have a true body cavity. That's a planaria or the tapeworm. Now another one example is there, that's a metanephridia. So look at this metanephridia. Let's learn about the first one. What is the meaning of metanephridia? These are coiled and unbranched tubes that connect to the body cavity through the funnel-like structure called as a nephrostome. Once again, metanephridia means having a unbranched tubes connect to the body cavity through the funnel-like structure called as a nephrostome. Let's learn about the diagram of earthworm. Look at this picture. Earthworm. It's about a body structure of the earthworm. It's the body cavity because they are the coelomate organism having a body cavity. Again, they having a excretory structure. That's a metanephridia. Look at this. It's a unbranched and a coiled structure. They are attached to the body wall. That's a nephrostome. And the excretory substance which is eliminated through the body pore. That's the external body pore called as a nephridiophore. Now, this is found in an earthworm. Another one, that's a body fluid enter the nephridium through a nephrostome and get discharged through the nephridiophore. Example in an earthworm. So in an lower organism, there are two different kinds of nephridia are present. One is a protonephridia and second one is a metanephridia. Protonephridia found in an platyhelminthes, rotifer, annelid, and the amphioxus, while metanephridia found in an earthworm, that is annelids. Now, when we studied about the other structure like an insect excretory system, they having a Malpighian tubule. In most of the insect, excretion takes place with the help of a blind-ended tubule that is called as a Malpighian tubule. These are the Malpighian tubules. It's about the insect systems or the insect excretory system. Here is a foregut, midgut, hindgut, and outermost or the last one part, that's a rectum. So inside that rectum, there is a digestive waste as well as a excretory waste. This waste is in form of a dry waste, that is nothing but a uric acid. Means insects are the uricotelism. Means they can excrete a uric acid as a excretory product. So this is about a insect excretion. Insect having a Malpighian tubule as a excretory organ. While in an crustaceans have a green glands like an arthropod. Crustaceans are the arthropods, having a green gland as a excretory organ, while in an echinodermata do not have any kind of specialized excretory system, but they have a unique characteristic of echinoderms because they show a radial symmetry and having a water vascular system. So inside the water vascular system, water is entered through that madreporite and it can circulate it into that arms because they shows a radial symmetry. Look at this, a single tube foot. So number of tube foot are arranged in an arms and water which entered from that madreporite which is circulated here and again this is entered into that arm. While the excretory product which is formed inside that they will be eliminated from that body part like an anus which is present in an aboral region. So this is about the echinoderm. In an echinoderm, water or the waste material which is eliminated from the body through the simple diffusion.